everybody, welcome back to GameSpot's continuing coverage of the Tokyo Game Show 2013. I'm Maxwell McGee here with Peter Brown.
Hey.
And Peter, we just finished getting some hands-on time with Final Fantasy XIII Lighting Returns. I think I got that right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and you know what? I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was looking forward to playing this game primarily due to the different job classes that you get when you change Lightning's outfits. So I guess to preface this,
it's a very different game from Final Fantasy XIII and then XIII-2 or whatever.
You only play as one character, which is Lightning. Okay. And she can change during battle her different outfits, which give her different classes and abilities and change her stats. And it was a pretty fun thing. It happened pretty quickly. And each class has their own active time battle gauge. So every move that you make, and those moves are assigned to the face buttons, X, square, triangle, circle, those deplete your gauge. But what you can do is switch between the different classes and sort of manage your different skills.
Yeah, that was something I didn't quite pick up on right away, but I sort of started getting into a rhythm where basically you start with one class, you use all your abilities up, switch to the next one, use all your abilities up, and then do that a third time, and by the time you cycle back around to your original class, their meter has filled all the way back up again.
Yeah, and so one scenario I found that was kind of fun to play around with was one of her classes was almost like a time mage. So I could cast slow, then I could switch and then say use elemental magic to weaken the slow enemy. But then what you can also do is use a guard, which is usually attached to the square button. And if you guard the moment that an enemy attacks you, you generally knock them out, which doesn't mean they're dead, but it means that they're more or less stunned.
Yeah, so they're pretty much inactive for a couple of seconds.
Then you can continue to unleash attacks on them.
So yeah, something that sort of struck me about this though is that you only control the one character. I kind of miss, it sort of was very reminiscent to me of Final Fantasy X-2, but in that game you had a large party to manage all at once, whereas in this game you're just focusing on one character.
The principle is the same where you're changing your outfits for classes, but yeah, you're just the one character. Although Hope S-Time does return, and he sort of acts as the commander for Lightning. He's on a remote base and he's kind of giving her instructions. So you do kind of hear from him, but as far as we know, that's the only other character that we're going to see. I think there's been rumors of other ones showing up, but I haven't seen them yet.
Or at least not in a playable capacity.
Right. And of course, our favorite character returns, Choco-boco-lina.
Choco-boco-lina!
Yeah, she's back.
What?
She's back, and she provides you with quests now, and I believe she also acts as a shop. I don't know, she was kind of a weak character, but she gives Final Fantasy XIII a sort of identity, right?
I'm glad she's the uniting force in the Final Fantasy XIII universe.
Yeah, well maybe that would be Lightning, but Choco-boco-lina is a strong part of it.
Alright folks, that's going to wrap it up for our thoughts on Final Fantasy XIII, but for our ongoing TGS coverage, be sure to head on over to GameSpot.com and check out the GameSpot TGS banner up at the very top of the page for all of our coverage. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'm Max, this is Peter, we'll see you next time.